I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam. So it's at
this bout is scheduled.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Well done with that counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Did well to block that right hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Whoa, wait a minute. Bam is hurt. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Bam is rocked. What would you tell this guy? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Do you believe this? That counter punch caught him clean. El Ruso Mexicano may be going down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that hold it right there. Gradovich is hurt. And down goes Gradovich. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this battle? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Gradovich in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That hook's blocked. Those counter punches have to hurt. The courage on display here is incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Bam is in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense.
Beautiful counter punch. What? Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, Bam is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close. So close.
Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Bam is hurt. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice defense on that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round. This is the beginning of round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Nice job blocking the hook. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Just misses with that uppercut. That jab just missed with the left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without
focus. Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
A lot of effort being exerted here. fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they?
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. You've heard the old...
Don't worry about it.
And we enter the 8th round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Throws the jab, does not score. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. That hook is carried away. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win